ass bitches.
Girl, I don't know if that came out of your mouth or your nose, but that little like thing you did, something went.
Probably my nose. Honestly, I don't care though. Hopefully you guys saw it.
I doubt they saw it. But that's even grosser. It looks hella white over here. I feel angelic. Oh.
He's bald. He's bald. He's really, really bald.
I actually feel good about it, honestly.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
And it got a lot of love today online. I think it makes me look older.
I don't know what it does, but all I know is first impression, I was shook. So yesterday I was... Oh my God.
You knew I was getting it done.
I know. When you get your haircuts, like, I don't make a mental note. Okay, Dylan's getting a haircut today.
I think the night before I said, oh yeah, I'm like, I have one meeting, then I have to go to my haircut.
And it goes bloop, bloop. Like, I don't remember.
That's fucked up. If I did some shit like that, dude, because then I'll be asking you about your shit. Like, I told you 5 times.
I know. So, I went to work, came home, went to sleep, and then Dylan texted me, said, I'm bald. I was like, what? Well, first I woke up because I smelled something. I was like, texting like, what the fuck is that smell? I'm like, I am in here about to throw up.
I literally just made grilled chicken.
But it was like, for some reason, all the garlic smell wanted to hang out in the room with me.
I think it's something with you waking up, because this is not the first time that I've woke up or she's woke up and texted me, what the fuck are you cooking? What is that smell? The first time it happened, I literally hadn't even ate that day. I'm just sitting on the couch reading, and she's like, what the fuck did you cook? I'm like, actually,
it smelled
nothing.
So bad.
And you continue to say that it smelled bad that day.
Yeah, I don't know. So but the other day, I was
don't know
like,
what's going on
in the bathroom, gagging, and like spitting up. It was horrible. And then he's like, I'm bald. And I didn't even want to come out here and look at him. I was like, I'm about to just go to the bedroom. He was like, did you take a look at me?
I said, do you like my hair?
So I came out and I looked, and my jaw dropped.
Literally, she is.
I was like, because I
went back to the room, put her glasses on to come for another
I was
look.
like, what the fuck?
I am going to, though. So I said...
But your hair is already grown out a little bit.
I know. It's already a little darker.
But it's definitely, like, better. But it still needs to grow on me. There's no bald spot
in the back.
Yeah, but you have it in the front a little bit.
But I'm not worried about that anywhere near as much. Especially at this length. Right. Like, the bald spot in the back is what I really care about. That's my insecurity.
Put your head down.
And,
yeah, there isn't one.
I know. And I was really... I literally... I talked to my parents before I went. And
there
I was
isn't
like...
one.
I was like... What's going to suck is if I do this
and there's
still one, because then it means I have to go slick bald. Like, there's no other option here, because I am, like, everyone jokes about it and it is what it is, but I am insecure about it. Like, it's the one thing.
He's very insecure.
It's really like the only thing I am insecure about, though, is my hair. And when I first get my hair cut, even like when it was longer, it wouldn't bother me for about 4 days though, and I can't afford a haircut every 4 days.
Right, it's no way to live.
No.
It's growing on me now, but at first though,
no. If I could get a haircut every 4 days, I would.
It was like shocking. I'm like, you look sickly.
I think she literally told me I looked like I just got chemo and came home.
Your like chin and all that has already grown out since yesterday a little bit. Because
I am gonna start leaving this longer.
Yes,
but this is my thing. I told her I think I'm gonna leave my beard longer, and you're like, no. When it gets long, you start looking homeless. But so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm shaving everything down to a 1 then. My one all around. And even the guy was like, 1 all around. I'm like, yep, fuck it. But moving forward, my beard, I always get knocked down a little bit because it does get mangy. Mm-hmm. But there's a point where I like my beard a little. Like, before I went,
no, there's a point where it's fine. But then it takes a turn where the hair starts sticking out in random places. And I'm like,
but I also have a brush. So I can.
But I think without any hair in your beard, it doesn't matter anymore.
It's when this looks longer and then this comes in and I look more homeless. But once my beard comes in, I think I'm about to really fuck with this.
Well, good.
And let me tell you, rolling out of bed and not having to do anything, like not having to worry about it.
So you still wash your hair?
Yeah, of course I wash my hair. But I don't think I'm going to need to wash it every day.
You don't even need to wash it. I mean, if for the smell, that's what you like. But
I also just like the feeling of washing my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy... Mm-hmm. You know,
I'm not gonna smell his hair product anymore. He has this really yummy smelling. You want me to just
put a little bit and just rub it on top of my head?
Because when we cuddle and when we lay down, I sniff your head. It smells so good.
It does.
It's like really what got me drawn to you. Honestly, was your scent.
No way.
It was mixed with with the body wash mixed with your hair cupcake.
You literally said yesterday, I don't even think you used that stuff when we got together. So you're lying.
Yeah.
You're actually lying. Like, you just got caught up in a whole ass
I didn't
lie.
know if you did, but now that you said I did, I'm like, okay, yeah.
I've used it for literal years.
Really? I thought like you went to the barber and he just had it and you're like, oh, and then you liked it.
Well, that is what happened, but about 8 or 9 years ago. I used to use something else. Then my barber moved shops, and this was the product that that shop had, and he's like, hey, you should try this out. And so he put it in there.
It smells so good.
I was like, oh, yeah, this is good. Like, I fuck with this.
And what's the scent? Cupcake?
There's not a scent.
No, it is scented.
It doesn't
online.
say. It doesn't
no,
say.
it does. We talked about it. You look online and it said it's scented with
I don't think it says cupcake.
It's not cupcake, but it may be.
No fucking way, dude.
I swear to you.
I guarantee you, a guy's hair product does not say cupcake.
No, it's not cupcake, but it smells like cupcake. But it's like vanilla or something. It does have a scent. Because when you bought it, you're like, oh, it does say it's scented.
I've never seen.
I bet you on the bottle it says it. You can look at the bottle.
I'm right here right now. It doesn't say.
Let me see.
This is the exact kind I get. Yep. There's multiple kinds, but that's the color I get, the label I get. Like, that's 100% it. And it doesn't say what scent it is.
No, because we've talked about it before. I'm gonna look it up.
I don't ever remember talking about this.
You have said it to me. You have said it, and I was like,
oh, it says mild cream soda.
Yes,
mild cream
that's
soda.
what it is. Yes, I'm like, we've talked about it before.
How'd you not see that?
How did you not see it, bitch? You also looked at it. What the fuck?
Here. I gave it to you as I clicked it. But I never opened it up.
Yeah, mild cream soda. Yeah. Yum.
That actually does smell good.
It smells so good.
Cream soda is honestly
the
so underrated. You ever have the cherry cream soda?
I think so, but it's not the same as regular cream soda. Nothing
I know it's not.
Nothing tops
it's better.
No, it doesn't.
Dude, I'm telling you, the red cream soda. I don't even know if it's cherry. I think it's just red cream soda.
Yeah, I've had it.
That shit.
It's good, but I'd rather have regular cream soda.
I remember
cream soda. I haven't had that. I want
when we were
Jones.
young.
You know Jones?
Yeah, Jones. When we were young.
Oh, Mike Jones.
My parents would have their card nights. Kenny loved red cream soda. He was in like an all white outfit one day.
He spilled it everywhere.
It exploded all over him. He had to go home and change.
What you get for wearing an all white outfit?
You don't know Kenny the way that he used to be, bro. He used to be like the pretty boy. That's why it's so crazy, like, to see him now. Like, this dude's had like just an assortment of shoes. He would like Jordans and shit. He was Nike from head to toe, 24/7.
Yeah, well, maybe this did him a little favor, it sounds like, because I think it's better to not be that way.
I don't know, man.
You were Nike head to toe. That is tragic.
He used to like
that
Nike.
Is tragic.
He used to like Nike so much that he would buy like cheaper shirts and go have the Nike symbol sewn in, like stitched in at a legit place.
So it's like fake.
Yeah. But you would never know because it was like legit, like stitched in.
I mean, whatever. Everyone does whatever. But I
knew.
I don't really like Nike like that. But it's like any brand. If you were any brand head to toe, you look absolutely ridiculous. Unless it's like not advertised. Like, but if you're wearing like Nike, like you look
and stuff, you can't tell
ridiculous.
As much.
Like the little swoosh, okay. Like a Nike top with the little Nike short, okay.
The swoosh.
But like. Even then,
swoosh central.
I think if you're gonna wear a Nike top, you can wear Nike shoes, but you can't wear Nike's top, shoes, and
you can wear like
pants.
Basketball shorts though.
Depends on who you're asking.
I'm asking me, and I'm saying check. It's better than wearing it with like Adidas or Under Armour. Those motherfuckers, dude, I can't stand.
I don't
these
think
people.
Under Armour's. I think Under Armour is versatile.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Like I think if you're wearing like a Nike shirt and wear Under Armour shoes, I don't think it's a big deal. That's not a big deal.
Nike socks with Under Armour shoes?
No, I'm saying
that is
Nike
a cardinal
shirt.
sin.
Nike shirt. You should never be. I do not fuck with.
What about a Nike shirt and Adidas shoes?
No.
What's the difference?
Those
are the big three.
It's just a different
Those are
brand.
the big three.
Not for me. I think Under Armour is like a more like low key brand. Like it's more low key.
No, if it has the U and the A on it.
I don't think it matters.
If it's like The Rock's gear or like athlete's gear and it doesn't explicitly say,
right?
But if you're rocking a big UA, no, absolutely fucking not.
I don't think it matters when it comes to Under Armour or like.
I hate the people who will be wearing Adidas shoes and have high Nike socks.
That's what kills. I think if you wear high socks at all, I hate them. I hate high socks. You have to
in some stuff, in some scenarios.
I hate them.
Like I wear them, especially when I wear
there was
Vans
this guy that I would
but I would
to
never
in
wear
high
them
school.
just out and about.
He had the
Vans.
fucking nerve Because he like would always want, because like I don't know, a lot of guys like girls' opinions on clothes, which I think is fine. Because I like your opinion too.
Yeah,
on some
because
things.
we want to know
like what
you
appeals to
guys
us,
think. Yes.
right?
We
So he
are out
really
here
had
trying
the
to get
nerve
y'all.
to show up one day to take me out, and he was wearing Sperry's with high Nike socks.
He was black, wasn't he?
No, he was white.
Wow.
A white boy with like Justin Bieber swoosh hair.
Even worse.
And I was like,
you know what though? Black dudes can pull off high socks with whatever, and it pisses me off because I want to wear high socks with whatever.
I don't think anyone can. Doesn't matter
Trust
what
and
race you
believe
are. I
they
think you look
can.
ridiculous. I don't like high socks. I think high socks with like slides are fine. Like whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like if you're wearing, I just feel like,
What about
What's
like
the point?
high top shoes?
can't you just wear regular socks?
It's so annoying. And then they slide down under your foot. It's so annoying, dude.
I don't know. I just am not.
Imagine you're wearing a high top and a sock slides under your foot. You can't
I
get it. You have
do
to take
wear
your
high
whole-
tops.
you
I
to
mean,
take
I
your
have worn
whole
high
shoe
tops,
off.
and I never ever even thought about putting a high top sock on.
Mm-hmm.
I only wear high top socks if it's like winter time, and I like
I
have
mainly wear
boots,
them.
and when I'm sticking
But I
them
also
out.
mainly wear pants. Out here, obviously, I don't. So I
Yeah.
wear shorter socks. But I prefer long socks.
Okay, but back to the Sperry's with Nike socks.
Go ahead.
High socks. He was
White
so
boy, Justin
offended.
Bieber swoosh.
He was so offended.
Wait, did he ask your opinion?
Well, he was like, yeah, he was like,
He did not.
No, he did. He was wearing a black. I remember
did
he
not.
did. He said, "What, you like my outfit?" Because he was loving it. He thought he looked so good. He had a black top on with like brown, like not cargo shorts, but that same color, like brown khaki shorts, and then the white Nike tall socks with the Sperry's. And I was like, he asked me, "How do I look? You like this outfit?" Like I just like went shopping. He's like, I think I look so good.
And you shit on him.
I did. Yeah, you're asking me my opinion.
Was this a first date?
No, I knew him for a while. We went
But
to high
y'all
school
were on a
together.
date.
Yeah, but we've dated. Yeah, it wasn't our first date. No.
Y'all been out.
Yeah, I wouldn't date him. I wouldn't be his girlfriend. I made him mad, but we would still go on dates and stuff. And
If you knew,
But, like, if you're asking me, that's-
if you knew you weren't going to be his girlfriend, why are you entertaining him with more dates?
I just like to do that.
It's so
funny. He's like, he would
fucked up.
always tell me, "You're my dream girl," and I'm like,
I don't even tell you you're my dream girl.
"Ew." I'm like,
That's
stop.
so fucked up.
I know.
You knew for 100%.
I was notorious for doing that.
That you weren't going to date this man.
But they knew. It's not like I'm lying to you. If I tell you I don't have intentions on dating you,
Then
and you
why
still
are
want to
you
keep
still
taking me out
going?
for something to do. We would just like go get like ice cream and stuff.
No, you are sending mixed signals.
If I am telling you I don't want to date you,
Then don't go on a date with me.
like I don't want to be your girlfriend.
That is such mixed signals.
Well, it's also his fault for asking me out all the time. I'm being honest with you.
If you know that it's not going to lead anywhere, say no.
I want it to go.
You're not only leading this little boy on, then you're saying
He's older than me.
Then you're saying
He's a lot older than me.
your fucking outfit is whack.
Well, you asked me. If you're going to ask me for something, I'm going to give you my opinion. If you don't like what I have to say, then don't ask me. But it's not like he doesn't know I'm straight up. Like, he knew that. If you know that about me.
Let's hear his first and last name. Let's look
No,
this guy
I will
up.
never talk about him. Never, ever, ever.
You're talking about him right now.
I'll never say his name.
Do I know him?
No.
Damn
But
it.
he was so offended. He was like, ah. I was like, and I could tell.
What did you tell him?
I was like, I said, I don't like the socks with the shoes. I'm like, I don't know where Nike athletic socks fit into the outfit here.
If you're wearing,
but you're
was it
wearing
like-
boat shoes. Like
was it
Sperry
the
boat
brown
shoes. Like the
Sperry's?
typical Sperry's.
You don't even wear socks. You don't wear socks with that.
I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, I just don't. First of all, I don't fuck with Sperry's. Sperry's are tragic.
There was a big
but I didn't
phase
say that.
of Sperry's. I had a pair for a while.
I never had a pair.
And I would only wear them like very, very occasionally. And it ended up getting to the point where I was like, fuck these shoes. And I wore them to the Indy 500 in the mud
right.
pit. And
Sperry's
just left them in the
are
garbage.
meant for boats. If I was on a boat, I would put a pair of Sperry's
You know what
on.
they scream to me? Date rape.
Yeah.
I
that
feel
too.
like every frat boy wears Sperry's. And that's the vibe I get from them.
Yeah.
not a
There's
good
this
look.
TikTok. This girl said that this guy came over. He brought like mixed drinks over, and he poured them each in one cup, and he said, "Okay, let's have a chug contest." So they chugged it. He gave her the wrong one. He drugged himself because he was trying to drug her and probably rape her. And so 10 minutes later, he was passed out on the couch, and everyone was like, "Why didn't you like steal his wallet and shit? Why didn't you rob him blind? Like he just literally tried to drug you, potentially rape you." And she was just on there talking about it. I was like, that is crazy. Like if you're gonna do that, like don't be getting your shit mixed up.
Come on, bro. Plan ahead.
And like if a guy ever came to me and had mixed drinks
Well, let's have a chug
and said let's have a
contest?
chug contest, I would say I don't chug, and second of all, I don't drink pre-made drinks from randos. Like
But was he a rando or like? Cause that's the thing.
It was like a first date. It was a first date.
I feel like
thing.
a lot of times it's not necessarily a random thing. I feel like it's like people who are
like
in the
who
same
brings
circle.
a drink already pre-made. Like if you're gonna go out and get the stuff and we can mix it up here, fine. But like you're really gonna pull out a fucking flask or like a water bottle full of mixed drinks
before, though. But obviously, like I'm not thinking that way. But like back in the day, like I'm at a house party.
You would mix your own drinks and bring them to someone's house.
No.
On a date. That's what happened to her.
Oh, it was just them two?
Yes.
I thought you meant like they're at a house party. And
no, it was just them two, and he pulled up with.
Then I have a lot to say about this. Why are you having a chug contest on first date?
I know. He came over to hang out and watch movies, and he brought 2 mixed drinks already made in a bottle, already made.
All right, here's my thing.
But they were separate bottles.
Here's my thing. You're on this. All right. So I thought they were at a house party.
No, it was just them
like,
two.
At a house party, I have gotten.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
no.
you put up and be like, hey, you want to
It's
drink?
not a house party. Not a house party.
But here's my thing. You're on a date with this woman. So, like, there's potential there.
You're at the house, right?
There's potential that you're going to fuck anyways. Mm-hmm. You didn't even think, let me see, like, how this goes first. You went straight for the drugs. He came in swinging
and then he chugged the wrong one. And 10 minutes later, he was on the couch, passed out, couldn't wake up.
Did she let him stay there all night? Because they were at her house.
I mean, I don't think she could wake him up. Like,
they were at her house?
Mm-hmm.
That is even more so, like, why didn't you just see where the night went?
If a guy ever pulled a mixed drink out of a bag, like, even if guys bring me drinks at a bar or something, I'd never drink it. Unless, I see, like, unless you say, hey, what do you want? And I order my own drink from the bartender. But even then, they could be in cahoots. You never fucking know.
Yeah, but it's way less likely.
You never know.
I feel like most bartenders, especially nowadays, are on the lookout for that type of shit. Like, they're, like, scoping it out. And they're usually, like, the first ones be like, hey, like, don't.
And do you ever have signs in the bathroom about, like, if you're on, like, a bad date or, like.
I've seen them in more, like, public places, but not, like, just in the guy's bathroom.
Like, on the back of the stall when you sit down, like.
Think about
you don't use stalls.
Yeah, how often do you think I go to
Well, still, though. I mean, and even do you see them in airports?
Yeah. That's, like, the place I've seen them is, like, public areas.
Because it's crazy. Like. Just the difference. Yeah, there's not always, but a lot of bars say, like, if you are in a bad date or a situation, you can order this drink.
Yeah, it'll say, like, there's, like, a code word to give the bar. But that's why I don't think they're in, guys, because then obviously.
Because then everyone would know.
Yeah.
Right. But unless you give guys and girls different code name drinks and don't even, they don't make them sound the same.
True, because that is going under the impression that no guy gets.
Right.
And I'm sure it fucking happens.
It does happen, but it's way less often, obviously. But.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, in the gay community that shit happens all the time.
It is not comparable to women being.
I know it's not
taken.
like comparable, like, as in like
not comparable.
Well, I thought we were talking about being drugged, not being taken.
Well, they're talking about, like, being taken, sex trafficked, kidnapped, the whole thing. About here. The whole thing, or like saying you're on a really weird date, or you're getting a weird vibe from your date. Order this drink, and security will escort you to your car and stuff like that. Yeah,
I don't know. It's a fucking weird world, man.
It is a weird world.
But, at least there's shit like that in place. Because there was a time when that shit was not.
I think every bar should have that in place, though.
Yeah, but it also.
Especially if it's, like, somewhere super. I feel like, I don't know.
Super what?
Like, busy, but I feel like if you're doing that, would you go to a busy bar? Would you go to a more low-key bar?
I don't think that those people think it out that much. I feel like if they're
just whatever they end up,
this dude just took it to her house.
I know. Like, how stupid.
That is wild to me. Like, you...
And you say, let's have a chug contest. I would be like, okay.
You were close enough with this person for her to invite you to her home. Chances are, maybe not this date, but within the next couple of days, you're probably going to fuck anyway, dude.
Yeah, but some people, it's a satisfaction of, like, taking advantage of a person.
That is absolutely wild.
Like, laying there lifeless. Like...
What?
Some people, that's what people get off on, though.
What is enjoyable about that?
I don't know. I think it's like they might have been molested or raped when they were a kid.
I've had sex with a person who, like, consensual sex. Let's start there. But they were just lifeless during sex. Like, they didn't move. They didn't make sound. And it is weird.
Ew.
It's one of the weirdest fucking things. Like, halfway through, I'm like, there is a crowd of people out there. But yeah, like, halfway through, you're just like, should I stop? Like, this is kind of weird.
I don't know. I don't know. That's, yeah.
I don't know either. Wasn't there something you were going to tell me? Oh, I feel like we saved something for the show. Dude, I swear we did. And now I can't think of what it was.
I'm thinking.
I know.
thinking.
Do you have any notes?
No.
You already looked?
I mean, I don't think I do.
It's weird for me to rub my head and not feel hair, dude. Kind of like it. Oh, man, dude. I swear we had something. Nothing? God dang it.
No.
Damn.
We saw Jurassic Park or Jurassic World.
Yeah, we did.
In 3D. And let me just say, 3D is not the same as it used to be.
Do you think that it's actually not the same? Or do you
No,
think
it's not the same. Because I feel like when you watch 3D movies as a kid, not every single scene was in 3D. Like, some of it was like, in 2D or maybe a little bit, but there were certain points where it would pop out and feel like it was right in your face.
I agree.
Where
with
this
that.
movie, every single scene was just more dimensional.
That's cool.
But there was never a point in
feel like I'm
time
there.
when I felt like something was like gonna touch me. And when I was a kid,
But that's what I mean. I feel like it's just
think
because you were a kid.
no, I don't think
Like,
that's
'cause there's
what it
certain
is.
things that
'Cause even
you-
the glasses are way different. Like they used to be red and blue, and now they're not. Like what's up with that?
But I also want to know what was the point of that.
I just think it was way more intense.
But if you look at the packaging, what does it say? It doesn't say 3D. It says Real D on the glasses. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So, like, I
maybe,
feel
but
like
they
it's just
advertise it as 3D.
And it is 3D technically, but I feel like the goal now is to like have you more in the shit.
I don't know. I feel like it was just not the same as it used to be.
I thought it was cool still.
It was still cool.
Yeah.
It was cooler than watching without 3D, especially a movie like that, though. Like, the movie like that, like,
there's
so much going on.
There were times I felt like the dinosaurs were right in front of me, dude.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't feel
Wait till we go to Disney, though. They got 3D shit. Like different
I like
shows.
3D. I like 4D.
You ever... Oh, when's the last time you went to Disney?
Well, Disney, it's been a hot minute, but Universal, I go to more often.
Okay, well, Disney got this bug thing.
Like Bug's Life?
You're going to hate it.
It's like flying in your face. And does it spit water at you? I went on it.
The seats, it feels like there's bugs
Yeah.
crawling under your
No,
ass.
I'm not doing that.
Is
it based off of Bug's Life?
Yes.
Oh, then I'm not worried about that.
But it's a good 3D
Flick.
show. But you're gonna be shitting
I don't
your
like
brick,
buzz, like things buzzing in my ear and like it squirt water at your face. I
Mm-hmm.
remember it. You know what's crazy to me about Universal? The Simpsons ride.
Okay.
Like,
I don't think I've ever been on it, honestly.
dude, like it's crazy because like you go on this cart, it picks you up and you go into like, this auditorium thing and like it's like a screen all around you and you're on a roller coaster. But when I was younger, I first went on it, I thought I was on a real roller coaster. I had no idea because it felt so real.
It's just
But-
like one of those things that moves around.
Yeah, but you look around and you can see everybody else in the cart with you.
There's a Harry Potter one like that.
And it
that's
just felt
fucking
so
sick.
real. I was like, this is
It's the way
crazy.
they do like the screens
And like it's
stuff.
also like all around you. That's all you can see. So like
You feel like you're
people say like
falling
if
and
you're
moving.
watching like videos of you being like roller coaster videos and you go like this, you pigeonhole it real quick this, and all you can see is just the TV. It feels like you're actually on it because it's like something with like the brain, obviously. But like if you can see everything else around you in the real world, it doesn't feel real because you are kind of grounded in that sense. But if you go like this and only see just the TV and the roller coaster, you actually feel like you're moving with it, and then your stomach will actually drop.
Let's go back to Jurassic Park. So, how do they keep coming up with more and more dinosaurs?
I don't know, but
You know what I mean?
they are scary as hell.
But like, when we were children, there was a handful of dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's all they talked about, though.
There wasn't a handful, but like,
You didn't when you were a kid. You knew the main ones: T-Rex and fucking Tyrant, whatever the fuck with the spiky back.
T-Rex.
Yeah, and
you
like,
were about to say Tyrannosaurus.
yeah,
That's a T-Rex.
That is a T-Rex, and the one with the spiky back.
A Stegosaurus.
Yes, and maybe like a pterodactyl thing. Are those real?
It's the flying one. Well, I mean,
Yes.
we don't know if they're real, but yeah.
But like, you just knew the basics
But
because
no,
that's like what
but,
was.
like,
But there was way more
So
than just
in
that.
Jurassic World, like they obviously started to
They
mutate
make up
dinosaurs
stuff too, right?
But like this one, they talked about like he was like, "Oh, this is the biggest apex predator." I'm like, where did this dinosaur come from? I've literally never heard this name in my life.
Well, it could just be made up. Like what?
Well,
It's
I mean,
made up.
they're all made up.
Yeah.
All of the names are made up. Like we don't know what they were actually called.
I know, but
Back
like
then, they probably weren't called anything.
no, because no one was there to even talk about what they were called.
Yes, they were.
Humans?
Yes, there was humans at that period.
Was there?
Yeah, I 100% believe there was humans at that period. I think that there was humans in like every period. It's just different waves of humans and different like evolutions of humans. So like it was probably like caveman level thinkers. Like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't our level of thinking here.
No humans.
I don't buy it. I honestly
65 million years passed before people appeared on Earth.
I don't even believe
at least
that.
Mammals.
I don't even believe that. I don't even believe dinosaurs half the time. I really don't.
I do.
But why? Like, what makes you believe that, of all things? Because you're someone who's very skeptical of the things that you can't see or, like, connect to. Like, I don't know what makes you feel like that is real.
They find bones and stuff.
But, okay, how do they know that this bone went to this? Like, what if they'll find bones in completely different areas and say, these go together. How the fuck you figure that?
I mean, Dylan, you are not... I can't tell you because I'm not an expert in bones. I have literally no idea. But I bet you they can break down the components. Like... your bones and my bones are not the same bones.
Well, no shit.
Okay, exactly. Exactly.
But how did that bone get all the way fucking around the world?
That's not, I don't think that happens. I think you're making that up. I don't think that that's a real thing.
If an animal dies. They don't find all the bones at once.
If the animal dies, all the bones would be in a very similar area.
But sometimes they don't find them all at once.
They might not find them all at once, no, because they might have been scattered out. I mean, it's in 65 million fucking years. Like, shit happens.
Fake news.
I think they're real.
I don't know.
If you can believe there's a fucking guy in the sky.
That's why I don't know how you can believe that, because you don't believe that.
Because there's proof. There's proof. If you can come to me and bring me proof besides some fucking stupid ass fucking story, whatever they're called.
All you have from Dinosaurs is a story. You know. Yes.
Dylan, they find bones.
Have you ever been there when they found one?
I've been to... No, I have
exactly.
not. But I've
so
been
how
to
do you know that they're not
museums
fake?
And stuff.
Okay, and how do you know that that's 100% real?
Dinosaur bones found in Arizona.
How do you know that they're real?
There's so many different types.
That's what I want to know, though.
Dylan,
you personally
they
don't.
are real. Dinosaurs were real.
I don't know.
They might not have looked the way we think they do, because how do you know?
Okay, so you believe then that
if someone finds a bone that's this fucking big...
So you believe they got wiped out by what, a meteor?
I just don't think things in life not all things... Like, we will not be able to live on Earth forever.
No, and that's fine, but I'm just asking.
Things just go extinct.
What do you think?
Like, the same way any animal goes extinct. The same way anything goes extinct.
So, but... I mean, if you believe them, then you should just believe that the meteor wiped them out too, because that's what history says. You're gonna see that that's what it says.
I don't think you know much about dinosaurs.
Okay.
And I'm not
I was into
dinosaurs
when I was young. I was gonna say a meteor wiped out the dinosaurs. Correct?
Yeah, it says an asteroid.
Okay. So, if an asteroid wiped that out, how did life just randomly form after that then? Like,
it killed 75 species, 75%
exactly.
of all species.
So how did not kill them
Somehow
all?
mammals survived, thrived, and became dominant across the planet.
That's what I don't believe. That's why I have a hard time believing it. How the fuck did those big, massive things die and some little ass mammal lived?
Because we're ultimate. I don't know.
But you said we weren't even around then.
Mammals.
You said it was years before
we are mammals.
You said it was years before mammals.
No, like a huge... Yeah, it is.
I know. That debunked. It's just a wild concept to me. Like, the whole thing.
It's going to be wild because at the end of the day, it is all speculation because we were not there to see it.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying that they were fake, and I don't think it's
I'm not saying that they 100% didn't exist. I just think
I don't think they existed to the degree we think, because we're basically filling in the gaps of what we think. But if someone brings a fucking vertebrae or a spine that's fucking as big as this fucking apartment,
like,
it didn't come from just a small ass thing. Like,
how are dragons not real then, bro?
Dragons are made up.
But it's basically the same thing.
Fire-breathing dragons, Dylan, those are not real. Those came from... I think Shrek is what brought dragons
You're
in my
wild.
Head.
You are wild to think that Shrek is the origin of dragons.
Dylan.
You think that
dragons... Chinese culture.
You think
maybe
dragons
too.
originated from Shrek?
That's what brought me into dragons.
Dude, I used to be obsessed with the idea of
dragons
as
and
a kid.
Dragon Tales, actually. That was my shit.
That was like not my shit.
Cartoon.
You know how many stories I wrote about dragons, dude?
Yeah, but Dylan, dragons are made up. But
I understand that, but that's why... How do we know that?
Dylan, are you fucking stupid?
A dragon is essentially just a dinosaur, dude.
But they breathe fire.
Okay.
These...
Okay.
And what about wizards then? What about fucking wizards and fucking unicorns? Like, what the fuck? It's made up things.
There's witches out there right now.
people who believe they're witches. I do think that I think you can channel like some sort of different energy.
They're not in the same realm here, is what I'm saying. I'm saying dragons are very similar to dinosaurs. Take out the fact that they breathe fire. And
wizards are very similar to humans.
No, take out the fact that they breathe
Unicorns
fire.
Unicorns are very similar to
horses.
Stop
and actually listen here. You take away breathing fire, it is a dinosaur. It is a dinosaur.
Maybe that's what they're based off of. Maybe that's what got them thinking about dinosaurs. But I mean, about dragons. But dragons are not real.
Well, okay.
It is a make-believe mythical creature.
So
Dylan.
what about Okay, so in Jurassic Park, those ones that like have the little fucking things that come out of their sides, and they spit stuff. What are they spitting? Squids have ink come out of them. Something
Dylan,
could hypothetically.
It is a movie.
Something could hypothetically.
You literally had just said that all these things are made up and that they make them up.
And this is what I'm saying though. Hypothetically, they could breathe fire.
It wasn't fire that he was spitting out. I'll tell you that.
But
it was some sort of like
poison.
Like it's like snakes and venom. Like what?
So okay,
it's a venom.
You're coming on the right path here now. So hypothetically, there could be a dinosaur at one point in time that breathed fire.
It is not a dinosaur that breathes fire. I do not believe that. It is all fake. It is all mythical. And every dinosaur I'm looking at is a cartoon. Everything on here is a fucking cartoon. Dragon. They're all cartoons. The most real dragon I've ever seen was in motherfucking Game of Thrones.
You ever see Harry Potter?
I mean,
dude, there's whole dragon, not like this.
And that's why you think shit's real, because you probably thought you were in Harry Potter. You probably thought you were a fucking wizard back in the day.
I wish I was.
But you probably...
No, I got into Harry Potter when I was like 10, and you would have went to Hogwarts at 11, and so as soon as that passed, I was like, okay, well, I'm fucked.
No.
Fucked.
No. Like, that's why isn't any mythical thing real?
No, but I'm just saying because they're so close to dinosaurs. That's my argument here. They're so close.
I mean, they're similar, but not all dinosaurs take away fly. Fire.
I know not all of them.
Only a few probably can fly that we know of. How many dinosaurs could have... I don't think there's many.
Well,
compared to how many walk on land, like every single dragon can fly.
But think about like the variation of birds. Like there's technically could be different types of dragons.
130 different species could fly.
Of dinosaur? That's a lot of fucking flying
compared to
dinosaurs.
how many were there.
I know, but that's a lot though. Like that's not helping the argument. But
I'm sure that they were very similar.
This is all just a hypothetical argument anyways. But I just have a hard time believing in these dinosaurs.
I wish dinosaurs were real. I wish Jurassic Park really would happen.
Do you though? Because every single movie they make, it doesn't end well for anyone.
I mean, yeah, of course, because there's always someone trying to be ridiculous.
You know what's bullshit? No one dies. No one from the main group. That one guy died. Exactly. The bad guy always dies. How about we kill off a member of the main group? Mm-hmm. Like, let's be realistic here. Y'all ain't all escaping these dinosaurs every fucking trip. One of y'all getting at least a limb taken away. You know, like at least take an arm or a leg. Right?
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm looking at dinosaurs.
Yeah, I figured you were.
They're cool.
But like, I don't know. Like, I'm scared enough of cats. You don't need to be bringing in a big scaly creature to me. And you do not wish Jurassic Park was real. You don't like snakes, lizards.
I don't mind those. I don't like things that have hard shells.
What about those locusts?
Those are bugs, though. That's a different genre. Bugs. Ugh.
But they obviously were making them of like the same fucking.
I don't mind like snakes. I can hold a snake. I can hold a snake. You bring that locust to me. I have held snakes. I have held alligators. I've held lizards.
How recent?
I mean, I haven't been in contact with the lizard recently. But if someone had a pet lizard right now, I would hold it in my hands, no problem.
A snake.
Yeah. I don't care as long as it's not humongous, like wrapping around my neck. But if it's like a little arm snake, yeah.
Okay, but these dinosaurs aren't tiny.
But I'm saying is I'm not afraid of that texture of thing. What gets me is a hard, crunchy, nasty thing. Like that nasty beetle. With anything with a beetle, anything
like
with
this big.
Oh, like a hard. If I step on you and you crunch. I guess lizards might crunch too because they're
so
bones.
would a snake.
Snakes don't have bones.
But they would crunch. The skin of a snake would just crunch.
Squish. Yeah. Because I don't think snakes have bones. Do they have cartilage maybe? But how do they move?
The skin.
I don't understand how the skin would propels them. You think?
Yeah, they're scaly.
Have you ever touched a snake?
Yeah.
They're not crunchy though. They're kind of squishy.
No, the top of them is scaly.
They're soft.
We used to.
I would actually get a snake.
In middle school, there's no point to having a snake, honestly, except to be like that weird snake person.
But you can hold them.
In middle school, though, our science teacher, she was like big into like reptiles and shit, so she had a snake. She would sell tickets
to eating rats.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so fucking cool, dude. Have you ever seen it live?
I've seen it.
It like hunts it down first, but then you get to watch like the whole process of this mouse going through the snake.
It's crazy. They eat it whole too.
Yes, dude. And like, how does your body break that down?
I want to know, at what point does the snake die? Do they kill it before they eat it? Do they just like bite it and kill it to death?
Yeah. It usually like, I mean, it's been a while since I saw it.
Bites it hard.
Like, it like attacks it real quick, just and then like it's pretty much just flinching around there, and then it just slowly puts the whole thing in its mouth, and then its jaw clamps down on it, and then it slowly moves through the body.
That's so interesting.
Isn't it crazy, like, that there's snakes that are big enough to
they only eat like
animals,
once a week or once every so often.
Yeah, we feed it like every week. But it was cool. I'd buy a ticket every week.
Of course you would.
It was cool.
How much was it?
Like $1.
Is she profiting it?
She would use it to like feed the animals. She had rabbits and shit in the room. Like, she had all kinds of animals in this room. I honestly can't believe that they let her have that many animals in the room.
Is she a science teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Let me tell you. One of the hottest teachers I've ever had. And we saw her when I was in high school, and she held up.
Good for her.
Like, because
some good
when you're in middle
teachers.
school, you're like, maybe
well, even
maybe
in high
not.
school, there were some. And I want to know, are they sleeping with students? I would always try to be that student, though.
There was teachers sleeping with students when I was in
one
school.
really cute teacher at our school, but he was only there for a year. Then he went to another
We had
school.
multiple teachers. Marcus's school, they have a teacher who's dating someone from their graduating class. Like, they're dating now.
Yeah, we had a teacher too that got walked out because she slept with a student, and she they had cameras.
Was there ever a teacher that you would have done that for? Like, that you would have fucked?
No.
If that happened to me, I don't think I would tell anyone. Yeah.
You fucking would. Are you kidding me, Dylan?
You're a kid. You'd be bragging to everybody.
You'd be telling everybody. I wouldn't tell someone. I could keep it in. But you could not.
Yeah, I'd want to tell my friends.
You would be telling
and then we'd get around.
Everyone would find out the next day. Literally the next day, your whole school would be talking about you.
I don't know, though, because
you
keep it going.
You have a big mouth.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And, like, you're a teenager. Like, that's probably your first, especially, like, middle school.
Yeah, no.
That'd be your first fuck. It's crazy to me that those teachers go, but I guess, like, some of them are probably, like,
but middle school?
Yeah, that's less likely. Fuck? But in high school is when it happened. I was just thinking to middle school because that's when
Are you in middle school to, like, 8th grade at your school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was in junior high. I guess it's the same thing. Either way, though, you're like fucking 12, 13. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. But that's just where my head went because I had the hot teacher then. Like, there wasn't anybody.
But I think a senior in high school, someone who's 18, and then because like some
even
people
17, because 18 is not illegal.
Though
18, you're allowed.
I'm saying 17, you're not allowed.
Exactly.
So I think 18, you have to be 18.
But that's not the argument we're having here. The argument is teachers who fuck. Like,
I don't think there's anything. I mean, there is something wrong with it being your student because that's against the law. But
if they're 18, is it still against the law?
Yes.
I didn't know there was actually a law for this.
Yeah, because this kid, he was 18. He failed a couple times. He might have been even 19. He failed a few years.
That's... I'm going to smack my mic away. That don't count. If you failed a couple grades, you're like 19, 20, fuck whoever you want. You're grown.
I don't know, but she was also married with 2 kids. Which
okay. Now we got a problem here. But that's the thing is, like, if you're 17, you could have, like, a 22-year-old teacher. Mm-hmm. That's not as weird.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't go to high school. They steer away from it until they get a little bit older. At least people I know, they're like, I can't teach kids that are the same age as me, basically.
But you go to college for certain grades. Mine was going to be 9 through 12. Like, that's what the gap is.
Ew.
Yeah, when I was going,
I would choose like K through 6 or whatever the fuck gap
but
is.
like then you gotta go back to school to move up.
I don't want to move up.
But you're saying that they wait until later. Like, no, like
really?
People come. Everyone I was in school with went straight into high schools. We all did student teaching at high schools.
I couldn't do that.
That's why I got out.
I couldn't be a teacher.
I was student teaching at 20 years old. I had these 17, 8-year-olds. And we're just fucking around in class. I'm like, okay, like, I don't need to be here. I couldn't see you
teach any young kids, though.
I'm like, I don't need to be here.
If you were teaching, I could only see you teaching older kids. I couldn't see you teaching younger kids.
And me either. I'd fucking murder them.
Yeah. I could do young kids. I could not
I wouldn't want to
do little bastard ass high schoolers.
No,
I would be getting into fucking. I would cuss them out.
Junior high is worse. I think junior high would be the absolute worst.
Because everyone's that's like the most hormonal.
You're going through puberty. You're just starting to want to fuck each other. Like girls are just getting their periods and they're just bitching at everybody. Like I'm cool on that.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I would choose like the young kids, like first grade, second grade, where they're most impressionable. So I feel like their kids are so funny at that age. I could never do like preschool or kindergarten or for even first grade. It's just, I don't know. I want a kid who can like, I don't know. I don't want to teach him the basics. Like, oh, here's how to write your name. Like
kindergarten.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. I would do like second grade, third
You do
grade.
have people who probably come in ready to go though. Like I could write my name before I got to kindergarten.
Yeah, but not everyone can.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, so that's what would suck. Like you would have.
It would be hard though.
Kindergarten would be the worst because you have like the vast spectrum of like. And here's people who know everything, and here's people who don't know shit.
Because there's some parents who just don't give a shit.
Right.
But then there's some parents who are overbearing and so annoying in that sense also, which I'd rather have that than parents don't give a fuck about their kids. But I don't know, because I'm a nurse, and when families are overbearing, I fucking want to kill them.
But that's different, because like there's like, I guess it's not.
It's not. I'd rather have the families that don't care when I'm a nurse, and it sucks. It gets sad, but like.
But they're at least grown and can make decisions.
When you're overbearing and you ask me a million fucking questions, it's like, bruh. Ooh. I can't. Ooh.
You like that one?
I do. That was a good one.
I can still feel it. Right here.
I wonder if anyone's ever died from cracking their neck like that.
No, because I crack it so much that I looked into it because I was worried about it, and like I asked someone else about it, and like a chiropractor or something, like they said like the pressure you would need to actually do it.
Yeah, because you have to you have to basically.
Even like if I do myself, like they're like you can't get the right amount of pressure from like the way that you're angled. I could break yours and kill you.
Well, no shit.
But like you couldn't do your own.
I'm not asking. I'm asking you to do your own. I know you could do mine. That's not what I'm asking.
Can I try?
Yeah, but if you're gonna do it, please succeed.
You think there's any chiropractors out there who accidentally murdered someone?
Yes, that's a thing.
They get insurance for that?
Or they maybe not murder, but they paralyzed from the neck down.
Ooh.
Which was worse.
Did you see Justin Bieber? What the fuck? Is that like a new thing he just got?
Yeah, it's basically, it derives from shingles. It's like a shingles type virus, and it attacks a nerve in the ear.
I honestly thought it was his normal side of the face that was paralyzed.
I thought it was a filter.
No.
I was like, is there like a lazy eye filter?
That's what I thought it was, because like, but that wasn't even, no, that's the other side. That's his good side. It's because his other side's not blinking or doing anything that side looks fucked up. So like his regular side was blinking and stuff, but it looked lazy. But it's because the other one was just stuck in one spot.
The other one was stuck, but it would blink. But when he would turn the other way, the eye would be so slow to come back.
It wouldn't. He said it wouldn't even blink, and then he tried to smile, it wouldn't smile.
Yeah, it's like a nerve, and it paralyzes, and it's not always curable. I mean, if you can get treatment within like 3 days or so,
I'm sure Justin Bieber's treatment shit.
Yeah, but like if you let it linger and go,
tour and stuff.
You would have to. Like, you literally probably can't talk or do anything.
He was talking. Yeah,
it's probably so uncomfortable. Yeah, it's probably so uncomfortable.
Wild.
And it's like, yeah, it's like in your ear, and it just paralyzes that nerve basically. So your eyes and your mouth. I
had never heard of that before. Could you imagine just waking up and one side of your fucking face doesn't work?
I know, but I think it's a slow onset. Like, you start losing your taste and stuff before it comes on.
How the fuck?
That's why you have to
catch it that
I
fast?
know. That's why it's dangerous.
Like, you can just lose your taste from COVID.
That's why it's dangerous, because if you don't catch it within like 3 days, then it could potentially be irreversible.
I got a question for you. So let's say that this happens to me, but we don't know what it is. I just lose my taste first, and like maybe I got COVID, so I stay in the house, and then it's too late. Would you stay with me with one half of a paralyzed face?
I don't know. I like to say yes, but honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be attracted to you anymore. I'm serious. If I was talking right now and my eye was wandering off and my mouth, only half my mouth is moving, you can't tell me that you'd be attracted to me either.
I'd clown you for sure.
I know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I thought the haircut was going to do it for me. It was shocking though yesterday, I would say.
It's very drastic.
He kept asking me, what do you like at 1 to 10? I'm like, bruh, don't ask me questions. You're going to get your feelings hurt too. Like, just.
How do you like high socks and Sperry's?
The same amount I like your hair. Just kidding.
That's a 0.
I'm just kidding. It looks way better today. And I'm used to it now. I had a trouble even looking at you though yesterday. I was like, bruh.
Is it hot now?
No, it's not kind of hot. You look the same though.
Yeah.
You look the same. It's just yesterday was so fresh. It was so short yesterday because your hair grows fast.
I think
it's a lot longer. It's a lot longer today.
I think when my beard grows out, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Like when you first get it though.
And when I can get my beard faded up into
I don't think I'll ever like it when you first get it. It's just like very shocking to see your.
Eventually, it's gonna be normal
to see your whole head.
Well, actually, you're gonna be the one cutting it most of the time. That's gonna be fun.
And that's also another thing that I'm annoyed about.
It's gonna take 5 minutes. That's what's crazy.
I'm not lining you up in the back. I don't think you should.
Yeah, I mean.
I think buzz cuts are stupid lined up.
I mean, you'll be able to like
so
line it
dumb.
up, but he straight razors it. That was the thing. You'll be able to just do it with like a beard trimmer, which won't be bad.
Like I feel like if you're gonna get a buzz cut, why are you lining
Because if not,
it up?
it does look bad. It just goes like down into your neck. I don't have back hair, so like I ain't got that issue. Well, at least like excessive back hair, like the girls up on my neck. That is the worst, dude. Where it's like growing up on your neck.
With your neck and hair connect.
Speaking of though, you gotta shave my back. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I just got these scraggly ass hairs in random spots.
You could collect them, make you a wig.
You can make a TikTok if you want.
I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what to do.
Well, you always be wanting to fucking make TikToks. I'm just letting you have an option here.
Yeah, you're back.
So follow her at Damn Dami on. I'm glad you. Is it underscore Dami?
Yeah.
So you're uniform now.
Well, just Instagram and TikTok. I don't really use Twitter though like that.
All.
But Twitter cracks me up. I go on there and get a good laugh.
I don't ever see funny shit on Twitter because that's why I use TikTok.
But you're like a motivational fucking movement type of guy. I am on there for hoots and hollers.
Yeah, I don't have because I don't even follow that many people. But like none of it is. I don't see anything.
But I think TikTok takes the cake on funniness, dude. I have been rolling on TikTok.
We keep saying it. We need to switch TikToks just to see if we even find anything funny in the other person's feed.
You wouldn't. And mine are very rare that they do that.
We don't have to like anything because I don't want to fuck up each other's algorithm here.
Right now that I'm making TikToks though, it's very similar to what I'm making, and I don't find them enjoyable. It's just like what I think people because like
that's why I'm glad that like what I post on TikTok is on the DTI TikTok.
That's all you would see.
You know what's weird though? So I'll scroll because I'll just scroll through there just to keep the algorithm the same and like a whole bunch of fitness stuff. After so long of being in the fitness section, it goes to like foreign. They'll be speaking like Spanish or like different languages.
I've been on Crystal TikTok lately.
And I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude, we gotta talk about this,
guys. I don't know, like
what lucky scoop.
Stop.
That's what she sounds like.
Okay, but stop making her. I think it's so mean to impersonate.
No, if I was just doing, that is her voice. If you,
but the thing is it's multiple women. Okay, if you're saying it's her,
no, I'm doing the one girl.
The one I was watching this morning was not the same one as last night. I didn't
hear the one this morning though.
They're not the same person.
I said something before you started watching.
They're not the same person.
I woke up and said it.
So when you're mocking this woman,
I'm mocking the one girl, the one lady. The one that you watch all the time.
No, I don't watch just her all the time.
Listen,
there's so many.
But that's the only one I've really seen for extended periods of time. And actually, both you watched last night had the same accent. It's not fucked up if it's their voice.
Same accent.
If you do Donald Trump's voice, that's his voice. You do Bill Cosby, they have distinct voices. She has a distinct accent. If I just said one lucky scoop, it doesn't hit the same, dude.
You're doing it to be rude.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it.
You're saying it and you're cracking the fuck up when you're saying it.
Because the entire thing.
You would never crack up when you're so impersonate Donald Trump.
I don't.
You're not gonna sit here and just do it. You wouldn't be laughing. But when you're doing her accent,
when people
you're
do
fucking
Donald Trump,
giggling the shit out of it.
If people can actually do Donald Trump's accent, it is funny. But I can't do it. But I'm laughing at this because the entire concept is fucking wild. Dami said she watches this all the time. It's this fucking
so satisfying.
spinny ass thing with like bubbles in it.
It's not bubbles. It's like rice or rocks.
If it's rice, I think it is even
rice.
Worse.
Some of them are rice.
But like they're just dumping in like they're dumping in these stars and these angels.
It's not. He doesn't know what it is.
That's what they were. They were stars and angels.
They're crystals.
But
they're so basically
they were rocks. That ain't a crystal. It's a rock.
No one wants to hear your voice sound in their ear.
It's a rock.
So basically, there's this girl on TikTok. She has like millions
and millions.
Multiple
people. I thought you didn't watch one.
Listen to what I'm saying. There's a girl. Her name is like Kendra's Crystals. She has like millions and millions and millions of followers, and people buy all these packages. And she does like confetti scoops. She calls them as like random scoops of stuff.
These scoops ain't random.
Well, no, hers is like her. If you look at hers are way more. Like, they're not bulk order. Like, they're way more expensive. And hers are, like, legit, like, really nice crystals. I like crystals. I think they're cute. And I would buy some and I would have a shrine.
I'm telling you, if I see
but this one,
a baggie out our doorstep full of rocks.
But this one, it's like this little machine and it has, like, it looks like rice, but it's not rice. It's like, I don't know.
It just looked like bubbles to me.
Little beads.
But that's what it looks like.
It's not bubbles, obviously.
It's kind of like a sandy, like...
It's like sand,
like
kinda.
moon sand
and
shit.
it's this machine that, like, gets the sand to rotate. They dump all these crystals in them, and then they take this big scooper and they scoop out all these crystals and they put them in this little like strainer thing.
One lucky scoop.
And you get all these crystals for $40. But these crystals, they're not quality. Like, they're
it's
just
like
like
$14.99.
they're like bought in bulk, and like you can just tell they're not quality. But they have like spheres, they have like agate stones, they have towers, they have all these cool crystals. They have like dragon heads and angels and
Dragons
stars.
Are even real.
And they're cool, and I just love the satisfaction of her scooping this shit up and seeing what they get.
These
I'm like,
people
yes.
really be like, ding, 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 ding.
Like, new order.
You kind of had it. You kind of had it going there.
I'm also Asian, though.
That don't mean shit.
It does.
No,
it does.
Don't.
If a Hispanic or Latino person makes,
no,
they for real.
I'm not.
I'm allowed to.
I'll do to anybody's voice. If there's a country accent, I'm gonna make their country accent.
Ugh.
If there's any kind of accent, and I can pull it off, I'm gonna do it. But these people are literally just paying $14.99, and they act like it's this random scoop, but it's not. They scoop it up, and if it's not good enough, she starts reaching in. She's like, oh, and she'll throw in all this extra shit. I'm like,
it's good.
You know what you're getting.
Guys.
This ain't a lucky scoop. This is a very curated
It's
scoop.
basically because Kendra's crystals are so expensive. Like, $40 would get you like one little fucking stone from
I
her.
have more respect for that page then, because her shit's real. This bitch
Hers
is just
are
bulk
real.
ordering.
I think that
motherfucking
I
rocks.
think that's what they're basing it off of.
Yeah, probably. But you're ripping it off. You're just bulk ordering rocks and throwing them in this little spinning
Kenna's
thing.
crystals.
Whatever. Guys, don't go on the side of TikTok, because she scrolled and there was like 4 different people live doing this damn thing.
It's all over my feed,
It's
and
fucking
I
insane.
love it. I want to find it for you guys.
No, please don't. Please do not.
It'll be somewhere. Just give it a few scrolls and we'll see one. I want to show you guys one scooping. It's so satisfying.
Last night she tried to show me one scooping. It took 5 minutes.
Yeah, they were doing the most. They were really doing the most.
I was like, if this bitch, she's holding up a bag. Tammy, are you here?
Because they want you to be live. They want
she
you
already
to see
paid.
the scoop.
You got your money. Tell me that ain't the accent.
But this is the guy.
Hold it closer. I know. I heard this guy.
It's not the same guy.
No.
This is racism at its finest.
Last time was a girl.
I know, but you said I've heard this guy. I've never even seen this guy.
There was a different guy last night.
I'm like, I've never even seen this guy before.
But obviously that's a guy. Who the fuck? All right,
he has a lot of crystals.
All right, y'all. It's been real. We'll catch y'all next week.
Guys, go watch it.
Like, subscribe,
comment. Watch crystal scooping if you want to get. Like, I love shit. It's so satisfying.
Don't fucking go like
Go
this.
watch it because I could.
Go get yourself.
I sit at work and I just watch them scoop. I could watch for hours and hours and hours.
This episode's called One Lucky Scoop.
No, it's not. And this is called Me and Dylan Break Up on on air.
Shit. I ain't worried about it. Go ahead, break up.
We're broken up.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go hit up Sperry and Nike Sock Boy.
And I'm gonna go hit up Kenna's crystals.
She's kind of cute. She ain't me, but she's kind of cute. But she makes money. She's making good money.
All right, guys.
And I'm about to go buy some crystals. So wait for my next crystal shop, guys. Check it out. I wanted to make a TikTok mimicking them. Get like a bowl of rice and put some stones outside and like pretend.
Just get a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
But I don't think everyone sees this. I think it's very
yeah, I don't either.
Targeted audience.
I don't either. All right, guys. See you later.